My dear friends, Erev Shabbos Pashas Ekev, which also reminds us of Ikvese de Mashiach, the heel of Mashiach. Ekev, which means heel, that it has affected us all the way till the heel. So Ekev, may Hashem help that we should go with our heels, dance into Yerushalayim with Mashiach, and for this we're giving tzedakah. And as I mentioned yesterday, this Shabbos Chafov, the 20th day of Av, is the 80th Yortzeit of Reb Levik. Reb Levik, as he was fondly called, his name was actually Reb Levik Yitzchak Schneerson, the Rebbe's father. In 1939, finally, the communist regime came and arrested him. And this was after a lengthy following up on him. He was the Rav in the big city of Ukraine, Yekaterinoslav. Later on was called the Dnepropetrovsk. Today it's called Dnieper. And he was forcefully, staunchly, selflessly committed to keeping up Judaism alive in his environment, and even further than that. Especially that was after the previous Rebbe already had left Russia. So he de facto became the leader of the Jewish people at that time in Russia. A lot has been spoken about his heroic stance that he took against the government with baking matzahs, with keeping mikvahs, and so on and so forth. But today I want to focus on a few little snippets which illustrate the holiness of this person. Not so much his activism, but the holiness. We know that he was a great scholar, a genius in all levels of Torah. But how he has refined his physical body into such a holy levels which is beyond the comprehension. And here are a few examples. When he was already in exile, in somewhere hamlet in Chile, the quarters that he lived was unbearable. The Rebbe Tzachana, his wife, joined him there to make it a little easier for him. But the hunger was just atrocious. There were days they were going without any food, any morsel of food. One particular Friday, Erev Shabbos, the Rebbetzin was very, very depressed, down. What is? Why are you such a morbid mood? He says, there's not even a shtickele bread for Shabbos. There's not even a little morsel of bread for Shabbos. Forget about anything else. No. And then he says, was sagst du was? What are you saying there's no bread? We even have spices for Shabbos. She looks at him. Spices for Shabbos. What kind of spices are you talking about? So then he quoted her a Zohar that it says, in the Kabbalah it says, that Shabbos is called Tavlin. Tavlin are spices. Says, so we have Shabbos, we have spices for Shabbos. And he rejoiced. And to him that was fine. Rabbi Tzachana shares how it was so real that it actually affected her too. There was once the Rebbe writes that apparently he was going without water for 11 days without drinking. Now you can imagine what that effect it has on a person. He was okay. And then finally they brought him some water. So instead of drinking the water, the first thing that he did was wash his hands. that he didn't have an opportunity to wash his hands properly. He used that water for washing his hands. Drinking was secondary. Such was the life of Reb Levik. Pure holiness, pure kedusha, that his body became purified. Excuse me. His body became part of soul. But unfortunately, on Chaf Av, on the 20th day of the month of Av, as I said, 80 years ago, his neshama separated from the body. And we pray to Hashem that he should come back already. As I like to say, he should stop resting in peace. He should come back in this world together with his son, the Rebbe Melech HaMashiach. And we will all meet in Yerushalayim in the Beis HaMikdash.